Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender normal sisters. It's time for some more Powerwash Simulator with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. My mic is like way over. Okay, so yes, we're back to the original Powerwash Simulator after looking at the demo for the sequel yesterday, which looks fantastic. It looks amazing. It's one of several games that I am really looking forward to. There's a lot of games coming out like at the ass end of 2025 that just look amazing. Power washing, yeah, but I'm not so sure it's good for use on a person, but yeah, it's and by the way, Rascalin, I did look at the Bloodlines Masquerade 2. That looks interesting and fun as well. I'm probably gonna pick that one up too. That's just, man, even just in October, it's like just in October, there's so many good games coming out. But anyway, let's jump into it. So last time we cleaned a hand that was pointing away from the volcano, suspiciously in the direction that the cats were going. And then we cleaned a shrimping boat that like got caught in this massive odd wave that was due to like some seismic activity. Harper Shaw told us that he had lost his phone in the desert, and now we're getting a text from him to come and clean his recreational vehicle again. Except for he's typing, "Hello there, my transport is dirty and making me so sad. Please clean it up so I can smile once more." Which does not sound like Harper at all. Like, Harper usually goes into details and stuff like that. So, yeah. And it looks awful clean, doesn't it? And come to find out, it was actually an alien spaceship. Or at least a spaceship. We don't necessarily know that it's aliens, but it's probably aliens. Cerulean Sky, apologies for the deception, and relax. This isn't an alien invasion or anything weird like that. That's just what an alien that was going to invade. We're simply time-traveling scientists from the year 2278. Oh. So it's not aliens. I mean, it is still technically a UFO, just because it's a flying object that is unidentified. So I guess it's not unidentified now. At least not for us. Okay, and what are these? What's this green crystal material? That I've seen that before. I saw that on Blake Thrust's miner. It's excavation miner, I should say, not like, you know, nothing like nothing inappropriate, nothing inappropriate. But yeah, you guys have a lot of that type of green stuff. Shoes, okay. Yeah, shoes not so bad. I figured that it was probably, you know, it's probably something bad, yeah, but, you know, not like on your person, I would hope. There we go. Oh god, fucking vents. Ugh. Vents are such a pain because it's like stuff just gets in them, all weird angles. Why does every spaceship have a deflector dish? I mean, I guess it's to deflect like debris and stuff like that, because especially if you're flying out in space, it's apparently it's a fluidic deflector dish. Wait, okay, so this small little... Ah, there we go. Means it's circular. We'll just do we'll just do spirals out, basically. If someone hit us using technology that even we are unfamiliar with, disabling our entire systems with a strange substance, forcing us to crash land. Until our vehicle is completely clean, we're stuck here. That sounds particularly bad. So whatever it is that Blake Thrust is getting at from its mining operations, it's some kind of substance that is used as part of a weapon. That sounds pretty much like a tech bro. Go ahead and detail this one. There we go. All right. Let's make sure we've got all the nooks and crannies up in here. There we go. All right. This is just one of those really satisfying ones because it's all segmented into nice, cleanable parts. To get that little dopamine rush every time you hear a ding. Telling you, hey, you did good, kid. Alright. Now if we just walk around slowly. And get this outer ring pretty easily, I think. We came here to solve a historical mystery as to why Mount Russia suddenly became so angry, but then just as suddenly it stopped. It is not known to you guys yet, but Rushless is the master key for the entire Pacific ring of volcanoes. When it blows, they all blow. The last time that happened, we said goodbye to the dinosaurs. Oh, great. I don't want to go the way of the dinosaurs, thank you. All right. That's all done. I hit this one directly. I mean, the fortune teller did say that we would, like, you know, that our job would be, you know, would wind up potentially saving the entire world. Hyper propulsion drive. Well, that's a name that doesn't leave much to the imagination. Back the other way, just to tidy up any loose ends. And the ends that, like, right there, yeah. So, alright, that's got to have a bottom piece to it. That's, yeah, I mean, it would make sense that it would, like, wrap around to the bottom. Alright, so it looked like there was something that was like, still had a little bit of the deflector housing. Really? Oh crap. Are you like down and in? Might be under the lip, basically. There we go. So yeah, some kind of technology that even the future people of the future have not seen. That's not concerning. It's normal. I'm sure you guys aren't used to seeing everything. You've at least like parked on a flat surface. Good grief. I mean, I guess you didn't really park so much as crashed, so maybe you didn't have, yeah, you might not have had much of a choice. There we go. That's better. Like, it's a really pretty ship once you get all the crud off of it. We flew close to the volcano in the dead of night, FYI, with just a few lights on. We were spotted and shot down by a jet plane, and now this timeline is all over the place. Well, yeah, because now we think that aliens are attacking. By the way, you guys really need to clean up your English if you're going to be investigating stuff. Like nobody calls their RV a transport. That's just a really weird way of putting it. Also, did you have to steal Harper's phone? I mean, I get it. You're trying to, like, you know, trying not to interfere too much with things, but come on. Yeah, you got some real grungy stuff all up in this shit. Let me guess. I gotta. Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. What happened to the smooth, soft, you know, just easy curving lines and stuff of of a spaceship or time ship or whatever the hell you call this thing? Like the Enterprise wouldn't be this hard to clean. Mostly like nice, smooth lines. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, okay. So the outer stuff is done. I think we need to focus on the ring, on this inner purplish ring now. All right. By the way, you guys haven't seen any cats happen by, have you? Hello there, Moon Mage. We have found out a lot about this ship. It's actually not aliens. These are time travelers, led by Cerulean Blue. By the way, how was our early 21st century parlance? Most of this era's anthropological archives were lost in the Second Martian War of 2145. And how nice is red velvet cake? We definitely gonna replicate. We're definitely gonna replicate that long lost recipe if we manage to get back to the future. Hey, now that's part of the DL. That's one of the DLC jobs, not the main story. Yep. Also, they informed us that that Mount Rushless is actually like a key component for like the entire Pacific volcano system. So if it erupts, they all erupt. But they were attacked by Blake Thrust when they were checking it out to see why it, you know, why the hiccup and stuff in the history books. Apparently that mineral that he's been mining is used as some kind of a weapon. Because, you know, tech bro's gonna tech bro. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay. So you're saying that, yeah, we should do our best to make sure that this does not explode, that this does not go. I don't think we need such a long nozzle anymore. All right. Purple ring is still dirty? Not very, but... There we go, finally. All right. Now we're just down to the landing gear, I think. I want to go up the fucking ladder. What's wrong with you? All right. Oh, wait. Aha. Come on. All right. Put you there. Yeah, that would be that is one thing that is going to be very handy, because like here in particular, it's like it's got that orangish or yellowish look that just kind of blends in with the light. I don't think you can do that in this one. Let me see. Dirt details? Don't know what that means. Crosshair dirt detail. Oh, okay. Oh, so it actually does, if we can actually tell what type of dirt it is. Whether it's just regular grime or oil or rust. Huh. I literally never knew that. Not that it's terribly helpful. Oh, options. Ah, we can actually change the color. So, like, we can change this to... You know what? We're going to change it to green. Because, oh yeah, that's so much better. I guess it pays to pay attention to play around in the menus. Like, at least in the second one, the menus seem to be a lot more user friendly than just like, hey, so there's this. It's like, but what is that? Like, you're not exactly giving us details or examples of what it is that we can do. Like, in the second one, it looks like the color change, it's like, it's very obvious. It's like, hey, this is what it is right now. Oh yeah, it stands out like a sore thumb now. All right, there we go. I do find it interesting though that they decided to actually tell you what that there is actually a way of telling what the mess is. All right. So we have the polarized saucer plates, the hyperdrive, the hyperpropulsion drive, and 2 rings. Ah, okay. So it's like the... There we go. Okay, there's that one. That one, polarized saucer plating. All right, let's see what those... I bet I know what that is. Probably these end, the end pieces on the bottom. Yep. All right. He's up here. Hyperpropulsion. Is that like in here? No. Disc, wherever it is. The graph panel. Oh, I think I know what we need. That is a ladder. I'm not seeing anything unless you're talking like... There we go. Oh! Wishy, you're not going to believe what we've discovered. Come quick. You're not going to believe what I just fucking did. The last part of the systems are fully operational. Spectral analysis reveals trace minerals with unusual properties. There's not enough time between now and the eruption to fix things here, but we've got a lead that might help us solve things in the past. You'll know where we were successful if you ever see us again. You'll know if we weren't if Rushless explodes and the skies go dark for 20 years. Thank you again, Powerwash Services. Clean the Lost City Palace. Harper and I hitched a ride on a fishing boat to search where the hand in the sand was pointing, and I know it sounds crazy, but I think we found the lost city of Atlantis, only it's in the Pacific? No wonder it was lost, eh? So, should it be the lost city of the Pacific? Pacifists? Pacifists? Pacifists. Regardless, it has very recently resurfaced, and judging by the clams, it must be over 8,000 years old. Anyway, this place definitely looks related to the statues in the desert, but we need you to head over and give it a clean. There's a lot of dirt. There's a lot beneath the dirt that will help us make sense of it. Harper suggested getting in touch with Cal and seeing if Flo can fly you over. Hope that makes more sense to you than it does to me. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Cal's now kind of sort of dating Flo, I think. She flies the fire copter. Fire department copter, not like a copter that starts fires. All right, now here's the real question is... I think I've already gotten the... I think I already have the let me see here. So, delaying the inevitable path. I'm trying to make sure we have that, like, I've done the specialty stuff here. Okay, pop proof with the gold. Oh, we were supposed to finish the bow, steps, and main deck first on the ship. Okay. Let's see here. Man, they are just so weirdly named that it's like, I don't know. Okay, looks like we don't have anything special that we need to do first here, so that's good. Aw. It's a not quite garden gnome. So yeah, this place is... Are you drooling Are you drooling too wishy? It's impossible for anywhere to smell more delicious than this place. Like walking into a huge bowl of shrimp cocktail where they got the Marie Rose sauce just right, a dash of Tabasco, and a squeeze of lemon. Also, the number of cats at the marina was unbelievable. How we got this boat out without a host of feline stowaways, I have no idea. Does that mean that Ulysses is here? I mean, of all the cats in town, I would expect Ulysses to be here, to have stowed away. Uh-huh, they brought the shrimping boat. Oh wow, yeah, that looks really bad. That looks really bad. Yeah, they brought the boat, they brought the shrimp boat, and we brought the copter. But let's go and let's go ahead and come on in here, and we'll take a look at some of the really fun parts. The murals. Like, yeah, this is really. So, yeah, apparently what caused that smell was this place rising up from the depths. So we have, well, what looks like a temple. Right, maybe we should go with the long one. Just to keep the pressure up. And there is a boat with a pelican. This is where that adjustable nozzle would really come in handy. Because we need something a little bit wider than this. Actually, you know what we're gonna use? So let's see here. A tree up high, a really tall peaked roof, and a house that is rather suspiciously shaped. And this one is just hard to not recognize immediately. That's strange. So yeah, if you look at it, there's the temple that we cleaned, there's the boat that we cleaned, there's the tree house, there's the baker's house, and there's Martha Hubbard's school. Then you come over here and we have what looks like a train tracks with tiling and 3 toilets. And an ancient depiction of a biplane. Yeah, sounds like it's definitely time to restart. Sounds like it's time to reset the modem. I'll go ahead and get started on some of the stuff up here because I really, I know you're kind of enjoying the figuring out what's going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and find other stuff to clean while you get that while you try and get things sorted there. Why did you fall off that? All right. Feel ridiculous having to hop in order to get to some of this stuff. I'm not even trying to land on anything specific. I'm just hopping. Hopefully. How far down is the part of the pedestal? Oh, good grief. Okay, so this is all pedestal. All right. There we go. Haha. Yeah, it's like, hey, a little hop here, little hop there. Kind of the only way to get to some of this stuff. It's annoying, but all right, so let's take a look at some more of the scrolls here. Or some of the what did they call these? Murals. Yeah. So we have a biplane with wind directions and stuff like that. Wind directors and stuff like that. And as if there was any doubt as to what all these murals are. There's no way that an ancient civilization would understand what a Ferris wheel, a carousel, a helter-skelter, or, well, I mean, the carriage, okay. The carriage kind of makes sense. I think there is a ladder. I don't know if I can get it up that far. But yes, there is all the stuff that we did at the carnival. There's no actual ladder. We have to literally go up the wall in order to get up to the upper level, which seems a little weird. You would think that they would have understood stairs. And here we have all the Miller jobs, the bungalow, or the bungalow, the backyard, complete with garden gnome, and the race car. And they're like, but you need a horse to pull stuff, don't you? So yeah, for some reason they have murals up of all of our past adventures. Yeah. Here's the jobs for the job for the mayor, his house and his boat. Here's the fire department jobs, firehouse with the training tower, their fire truck, and the chopper. Which is just it's fun to see how they figure that an ancient civilization would understand this stuff. It's like how would they depict a fire truck? And here we have the stuff that was in the big hangar. So we have Blake Thrust's airplane and the monster truck. Oh, nope, there is one here. Okay. This one is just huge. Oh, right, because this is all the stuff that we did in our little shop, in our little garage. Yeah, there's our truck with the little logo on it. Although that suspiciously looks like the truck that they designed for the second game. We have the golf cart, the SUV, and the mining tool, the extractor. There's the dirt bike, the penny farthing, the motorbike with the sidecar. Yeah, somehow they know about all of our stuff. Here's the Esther Death house, her car, and the RV. Here's the parks department. With the kids playground and the skate park. This must be the desert stuff. Yep. The UFO, the hand, and the statue, which, interestingly enough, the statue has a lot more detail, a lot more correct details than, like, everything else. All right, doesn't look like there's anything here. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that got everything. So now for the big job, the big job that might really blow your mind. The center statue, the main purpose of this temple. It's a man with a mask, a trident, and a water symbol. All right. Do we have a ladder? We should have a ladder, right? We gotta have a ladder. Oh wow, she even brought my truck over. Wait, how did I get over here with all of my gear and the scaffolding in particular? Apparently we do not have a ladder. All right, fine. We'll just have to come up and... He even has a little backpack. So yes, they have a statue basically of us. I mean, technically we should be doing this with the trident. Yeah, they even have like the control, the trigger guard and the trigger and stuff on etched into the staff. So whoever these people were, they worshipped a power washer. Of course. All right. Oh, hey, I can get up here. Good. There's so many little crevices and stuff that we need to hit that it's just... Doing this from the ground is not working for me. They even have our logo on his chest. Alright, so what's still needed? Oh. Well, this is needing clean. Statue symbol. Is very clearly their symbol for water. All right, there's the trident. There's the statue. Statue's backpack is almost done. There we go. So yes, they have a statue dedicated solely to us. Which isn't creepy at all. Or confusing. They have murals of all the cleaning jobs we've ever done. But that's the type of like really really neat kind of storytelling that's just it's fascinating, and it's a bit deeper than people realize. And it's like most people look at this game and they're like, oh, okay, so you're just washing and hearing about people's life stories, and it's like, but it all connects. Kind of, because it was like Harper Shaw is the guy who got us our truck and got us really into the business. And then he introduced us to Cal, who, besides introducing us to his parents and jobs through his parents, also is the volcanologist. Come to find out, Harper Shaw is also an archaeologist. We did jobs for the fire department, who had the copter that flew us out here. Esther Death stuff, they wound up giving us an RV, which we gave to Hal, we gave to Harper. So he was able to come out to the desert, find the statue and all this stuff that led him all the way through here. It's just like, yeah, it's all really, most of it is pretty intricately connected. There's some stuff that it's like, yeah, it's just kind of flavor stuff to keep you busy. But you always get a really good idea of the people that you're working for. Like the park warden is he's a lazy curmudgeon who doesn't like modern things. How much of this counts as, I suppose it all does, isn't it? Anything that's not like base floor level is part of the podium. Oh, man. Show me where the dirt is. The dirt is everywhere. It's not terribly helpful right now. gosh, we can lock the sprayer on. 'Cause, like, man, holding down. I didn't realize for a while when I first got this game, I didn't realize you could lock the sprayer on. So I was doing so much of it, holding it down with my index finger, so much so that after a while, I like my hand was like in a claw for like 5 minutes while I tried to massage the muscles and straighten them out. It was bad. So there's all the really poignant stuff done. So, as a consummate professional, let's start at the top and work our way down. It's oddly quiet. Like, I'm surprised nobody's like Harper, nobody's like sending me messages and stuff being like, hey, so that statue in the middle, that's kind of weird, right? Why does it look like, why does it kind of look like a representation of you? Are you an 8,000-year-old power washer? Oh, it did. It did. Yeah, the like it is no fun, you know, basically holding something down so long that your hand just cramps up and it's like, nope, we're good like this. You wanted us to be like this, we're gonna stay like this. Like, no, that's quite all right. You can go back to being a normal hand again. Yeah, this is by far the most time-consuming job of the game. Which is also the final job of the game, if I remember right. Well, I should say the base game. Because they've got a lot of DLC, a lot of bonus stuff that they provided and everything. All right, there we go. That's got everything up above these done. Gotta make sure to get the tiny little corners and everything. Oh, I bet I know with it. Yep. I was just thinking, I'm like, bet these have got some tops to them. All right. Get your undercarriage here. You're already done. Don't have to go too far down. There we go. All right, that should have all the scrolls. Yep, cool. All right, let's break out the long gun. Basically kind of do we'll do the yellow part from below. Because I'm pretty sure the pyramid wall is like all of the wall. Not in sections. They have enough sections up in... They have enough sections inside with the statue and all the murals and stuff like that, that they're like, maybe we should have some big old pieces. Like, of all the stuff that we've done all the murals, we've done the statue, the pedestal, the whole 9 yards, the upper part. We are 8% done. That seems a little crazy, doesn't it? All right. Fine, we can't quite do it from go down yet, but... Oh, yeah. But then again, we are doing like a temple that has been buried in the Pacific for Lord knows how long. Of course, with as big as these walls are, I don't know how... Well, I guess they are in segments, but they're like sides and then go up. Okay. Who knows how much of the total job is just the pyramid walls. We could be done with the pyramid walls and be up to 20%. I was trying to figure out why they were calling them the pacifists in the second one. I had forgotten that, you know, this is kind of like, they're kind of like Atlanteans, but only in the Pacific instead of the Atlantic. Maybe they only have the pyramid walls, each pyramid wall divided into two. Definitely appears that way. You know, at this point, I would be like asking Flo, the firecopter pilot, if that thing can pick up water and spray water. Because that would make our jobs a whole lot easier. Like, if we could just borrow that and use that as a power washer, I'm sure it could, you know, it could at least make a start on the outside, like dump a bunch of water onto it and just let it try and get rid of some of the, at least the superficial surface stuff. Had to break out the big gun. The real big gun. You know what? We're gonna do it the way I think they intended for it to be done. Okay, so it goes down to the white section. All right. Kind of surprised this one didn't have a challenge of, hey, do it without stepping foot on the scaffolding. Like, this one would be much easier to do without going on the scaffolding. All right. You up. Move you over there. Yeah, right about there will work. Yeah, that'll be fine. We should be able to shoot this guy. All right, there we go. Pyramid wall. Oh, right. Wait, is that still technically? Yes, it is still technically the pyramid wall. There we go. Yeah, these huge walls and stuff like that. That's where you really kind of get a little demoralized because it's like, oh my god, I've done all of this and there's still so much more left to do. You just kind of have to break it up into smaller sections for yourself, all for your own sanity. It's kind of funny how the mind works like that, because it's like a lot of people do this. It's like, you say, okay, so if I finish this portion of it, I'll be, a 12th of the way done with the wall. If I finish then when I finish that portion, I'll be, well, let's call it 10, 1/10 of the way done. And it really doesn't do I mean, it's all gonna have to be done anyway, but it's like that's just like a mental numerical mental gymnastics just to keep yourself sane. So yeah, these walls are a major portion of it, because we've only done one side of the pyramid walls, and we're already up to 14%. All right, you get out of my way. You're not helping anybody. All right, so let's take it from right about there. Take it down. And we'll take care of this portion of it, this half of that. All right, now we'll take this section here. And then I think we're gonna find. I think we're gonna pull out. I think we're gonna pull out the cheat. I think we're gonna pull out the easy path. for this one, because it's like, I mean, we can sit here and do this, and it's going to take all damn day. Okay, so yeah, we just doubled the amount of stuff that we've done. But yeah, it's like, then you've got all of these walls here. Atrium outer ceiling, a centerpiece, and just, oh my god. It is just, it is just way too much. It is too overwhelming. So, give me just a moment here. Let me get a couple things set up. Because we're going to take the easy route this time. Like I said, I've done this. I've played this game before. I've actually have a live stream of it up before. But yeah, this is just punishingly slow. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna try this, and we're gonna see how this works. All right, you know what? Screw it. We're going nuclear here. We are doing one click. One click. Hits it. All right. Hi, it's Cal. I'm on my way back to Rush List to see what's going on. There have been reports of volcanic activity across the entire Pacific Rim. Yep, that's the danger of Mount Rushless. Hey, Wishy, that a statue of you, right? That statue is of you, right? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? How does it feel to be worshipped as a god by an ancient underwater civilization destroyed thousands of years before your birth? A little odd. Yeah, a little odd, pretty much sums it up. Like, yeah, all of this little shit that's just like, oh my god. Cal here, there's no chance of getting near the volcano rim, but I've spotted something weird. Going in for a closer look. What's weird? There are traces of an odd luminous ore everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. All right, we'll leave some of the walls and ceiling because we'll do it right. Hang on, there's something else up here. Look out, an aircraft just shot out of the volcano. It's heading your way. Really? I don't see anything. Yeah, these little things are fucking annoying. All right. Let's see here. The operation is, let's see here. There's an abandoned mobile mining drill, and it's broken into the magma chamber itself. The operation likely destabilized the whole place. What has the mayor done? Traces of luminous ore everywhere, and there's something heading our way. Okay. So we'll take that off now. We'll do the rest. So we're 93% of the way done. We can do the rest the normal way. Because, yeah, that's just basically it's just a lot of work. Like, the floors would take forever. The walls were taking forever. I don't want to be here till it's time to wake up. this stuff isn't too bad. Of course, I say that, and all of a sudden it's like being nitpicky with shit. Remember, right, there actually should be something going on out here, shouldn't there? Maybe we haven't hit close enough yet? I'm not particularly happy about, you know, the whole wishy thing nickname catching on. I'm not wishy-washy. Of course, everybody had a different nickname for us, so. I mean, Dirt Finder General's a bit more creative than wishy-washy. Still looking pretty bad out there. And this is one of the other reasons why I'm like, nope, fuck some of this shit. Like, yeah, those ceilings are a pain. You really don't need to have, you know, the scroll work that sticks out. Especially when you don't give us a ladder. Alright, so we've just got, what, this one alcove left? Right? Like, yeah, just something to get us a little bit higher up. Like, if I can't see the dirt, I can't shoot the dirt. Now, that thing is just going up. I feel like we should be, like, more concerned. We should be concerned about other things than cleaning this temple that is apparently dedicated to us. Like, basically they're saying what... Basically, the people that from the future are saying that what's happening right now is the same type of thing that theoretically killed the dinosaurs? Alright, there's the frame. I think we just have frames and wall to do. Wait, a gem? Where the hell was the gem? Alright, the alcove wall is like all one thing. Oh no, I remember where the gem is now. I know where the gem is. That's right. Pyramid Palace Wall? What is that? Pyramid Palace Wall. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's just like this half of it. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. Now, I recognize that, Jet. I helped clean that fucking thing. Wait, did he just ditch it in the ocean? So now that everything else is clear, now we have the gem. little paranoid at noises now. Oh, hey, there's our little UFO. Oh, what the fuck? Right. Don't fuck with future people. There's another blue glowing ray of volcanic calming. Cerulean skies, somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Powerwash services, you did it. After you cleaned our ship, we went further back in time, methodically tracing your steps one job at a time, right back to the backyard cleanup days. While doing so, we pieced together Blake Thrust's ambitions. Thrust was obsessed with the lost city of pacifists, and after discovering that their tech was powered by a rare ore, set up illegal mines here, there, and everywhere. He struck a rich seam inside Mount Rushless and used it to develop his own tech, while also hoping to create enough tectonic movement to push the lost city up to the surface. What he didn't realize, though, is that by destabilizing the volcano, he nearly caused a global apocalypse. Knowing that the underwater city lay dormant until this moment, we went back in time and told the pacifists of your legend. They agreed to convert their palace into an offshore platform to send a neutralizing beam to Mount Rushless when the city resurfaced. We dirtied up the place to ensure it would only activate once completely cleaned by a skilled power washer. Why? You mean it could have popped up and just like automatically just calmed the fucking volcano? Thanks to you, the timeline is now restored and we can return to our time as heroes. Heroes with red velvet cake. Yes, please feel free to use this message as a customer review if you think it would help your business. It won't. It'll make me sound like a fucking lunatic.
Shine, you make it all shine. There's an awful lot of dirt in this world, a lot of good things to cover.
So now it's doing the time lapse of all the stuff that we've ever done.
And if I'm feeling down under my own little grind, I can count on you, my friend, because every time you make it all shine, you make it all shine. Yeah, one thing that I know is that just everywhere you go,
I love how the gnome just pops up in the sitting.
Oh, you make it all shine. Yeah, it's really alright, and as far as I can see, looks pretty good to me. Oh, there's a section left to do. Couldn't see it before, 'cause we just used the stool. You're checking it out, you're smelling it stinking. I look over at you and I know what you're thinking. Climb up a ladder and then get back down. We're not gonna rest till we clean this town. We keep on going till it's all up and good. And we put the shine back in this neighborhood. Turn off the tap 'cause I'm ready to go. That last patch of dirt is gone and so I'm feeling real fine. Now I finished the job and it's time to kick back. Now the pressure's on. Turn off the tap 'cause I'm ready to go. That last patch of dirt is gone and so I'm feeling real fine. Now I finished the job and it's time to kick back. Now the pressure's on.
Oh, we kept all the pictures and stuff, and there's Ulysses. With kittens. Oh, good God. So all the customers' thank yous. Little gnome.
Shine. You make it.
Okay, so that's all of the official career stuff, but we do have bonus jobs known as, we have odd jobs, we have the Muckingham Files, with like a food truck, solar station, satellite dish, another excavator, or I guess that's just an excavator, it's not a mining excavator. Paintball arena and Spanish villa, a submarine and an aquarium. We have clean the modern mansion and fire plane, clean the desert parlor, or dessert parlor, and clean the sculpture park and subway train. Plus, beyond that, we also have specials. We have like the seasonal stuff, Wallace and Gromit, Shrek, Alice's Adventures, Back to the Future, SpongeBob, Midgard, Tomb Raider, just all kinds of stuff. But that's going to be next time. So I'm thinking Sunday we'll start in on the odd jobs and then the Muckingham Files and go through those. But as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, our Twitter account, our Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with Red Dead Redemption 2. That is provided that I don't get like locked in on making a new overlay and stuff like that. And then that following midnight, we'll be back with Powerwash Simulator with the odd jobs. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!